Here we have a new 2024 Dodge Hornet. This one comes in the RT Plus trim level with the track pack and blacktop package. This color is 8-ball, and then we have the black alcantara interior. For the powertrain, we get a 1.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid engine, and that's made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So as we come around to the front end here, we do get our LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and a nice looking front fascia here. I reviewed the 23 GT, and that one looked nice, and this one looks at least just as good. Now with this one having all the packages it has, one of the coolest options are these 20-inch black aluminum wheels. We have the red brake calipers there, and we have some in the back as well. Passive keyless entry on the front, power door lock controls, memory seat functions, Harman Kardon sound system, power windows, rear window lock there, and then we do have power folding side mirrors with blind spot monitors in those, bottle holders, headlamp controls. We can go ahead and pop the gas cap from here, and then the hood release right there. And we do have a manual tilt telescoping steering wheel. And here's our power driver seat with 4-way power lumbar support. And I love the black alcantara with the red accents. It just looks super slick in my opinion. But I have that front seat adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're gonna take a quick look at the room sitting behind myself. Now hopping in here, legroom is just a tad limited. Headroom is actually pretty decent. I have about 1 inch or 2 of headroom, and you can see my legs are there. But seat back pockets are on both sides. Rear AC vents, you have a USB-C, USB-A charge duo. And there's a view of the front from back here. There's a power sunshade for that oversized roof there. And then this middle seat folds down, bottle holders and whatnot are there. And you do have a release to go through to the back, which is pretty neat, I think. LED dome lights in the back. Let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. Fuel cap there, or charge port there, excuse me. So that'll take a 220 to get you that full 33 miles on a charge there. Now, nice looking back end here. Love the light bar. And we do have the dual exhaust there, as you can see the engine cut on. And you do get a pretty nice exhaust note there, in my opinion. Huge shout out to Chyrsler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Franklin for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. "12-volt back here. Then lift this up and have a little access if you want to stow the charger here. I think this is where the charger is. Yeah, charger's right there. Tire inflator kit's here. And we do have the power hatch, so that'll come back down by itself. Let's go ahead and take a quick look underneath, and then I'll show you how the seat folds down. Now this is what's confusing. The fuel cap is here. It's kind of weird trying to get that open. I don't know why I didn't want to open right now. It might be because the car's on. That's probably why, actually. Top tether's there. These do fold flat. You can run longer objects through to the front. And make sure the seat belt's out the way, and it snaps back into place very easily. Front passenger seat here. We also get that 4-way power lumbar support with the power seat function. So I'm glad we have power seats on both sides. Pretty good glove compartment space there, in my opinion. And then let's take a quick look at this window sticker, because it's definitely not cheap, but you do get quite a bit here. So base price $46,400, and you all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look. $51,585 is the sticker price, which does include that $35.90 blacktop and track pack bundle, which I do highly recommend, just because you get the dual mode suspension as well as the brake calipers and that alcantara interior, which is very nice. And still pretty good fuel economy, and especially electricity, I think, in terms of getting that 33 miles on a charge. But coming back around to the front here, let's go ahead and pop the hood. And there's that 1.3 liter inline 4 hybrid engine there. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So nice sporty leather wrap steering wheel here. There's a horn sound there. Over here to the radio. There's the home page. For media, we do get our AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, and then we have Amazon Alexa, or not Amazon Alexa, but Alexa capability there, along with your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Dual zone automatic climate controls. You have buttons and knobs down here, and then you have scroll bars, and you can use the touchscreen up here. 3-stage heated front seats and a heated steering wheel too. Navigation system is coming up. There it is. Search destinations, add your homework, all of that. And then your vehicle settings are right in here. So this is just waking up, so it's usually not this this slow. But I mean, the graphics are really good here. And then we're gonna go to the settings. So in the My Profile, you can change your language or your units of measurement here, which I'm gonna change those back because I don't like how they are now. Change the temperature to Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. So changes instantly, which I like. Backup cameras there, pretty good picture. Guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. You have those rear parking sensors too. Hazards, 12-volt USB-C, USB-A, wireless charging pad, sport mode toggle, which is pretty neat. And then for your shifter, grab the lever, reverse, neutral, drive. Come over here to manually shift, and then you can use the paddle shifters behind the steering wheels as well, which are very, very nice. These are some of the nicest paddle shifters I've seen. Now, volume knob is right here. You can turn that up or down. Click to mute. Electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down and disengage. You have the stability control button as well as the parking sensors, which you can toggle there. Bottle holders are there. You have a pretty small center console cubby space, but you can put something in there. And then up here, you have the controls for the sunroof as well as your lights and whatnot here. Now we're gonna hit that sunshade. And there's the roof. And then you also have a pretty neat function, which I think is pretty neat. It's just being able to tilt the roof one touch, so pretty cool. There's a look at the back seat from up here. Then garage door transmitter, vanity mirror. Now just a quick rundown of the steering wheel. Cruise controls are right here. Gap adjust for the adaptive cruise there. Set the speed, cancel, resume. And then we can change the gauge cluster functionality a little bit there. Voice recognition, Bluetooth. And then we can use this as a scroll bar for the middle there. And then volume controls are here. And then your e-drive modes, hit that. You can go through your hybrid, electric, or e-save modes. Blinkers, lane keeping system. And then you have automatic wipers, so you can set that there, and then low, high, and then pull up here for the front wiper fluid, push back for the rear wiper fluid. Push button start. Finally, here's the key fob with remote start. And next, let's go ahead and take this 2024 Hornet out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Hornet RT Plus, like the overall driving dynamics, especially having this hybrid setup with such a small displacement 4-cylinder, I'm impressed with how it accelerates. Now I'm starting it out here in hybrid mode just to kind of get a feel for it. One thing I will say is for this to be a plug-in hybrid, and I could just be missing something, but I've kind of gone through it pretty well. I don't know if there's a way that you can get like a maximum regenerative brake, like almost, yeah, your max regen here. I don't know how to exactly do that, if it's possible. It's not looking like it is. I have a Pacifica hybrid plug-in, and to get the max regen, you have the, what would normally be the limiter. That's where you kind of put that there. And I think a lot of it probably has to do with this one not having the ECVT and it being a bit more performance oriented, with it being an RT. But I mean, you still get pretty impressive electric range with 33 miles EPA estimate. But I'm gonna give it a pull coming out of this. Well, I'm probably gonna wait to get on the interstate to give it a pull because there's not much gas here. So for now, I'm gonna put it back into the electric mode. Now with the electric mode, you're not getting, I mean, it's not a fully electric vehicle, so you're not gonna have the full-on pull. Your maximum power is not gonna be from the electric motors. You're gonna get that in the hybrid mode, but you still have pretty good pickup for regular driving in the electric mode. Just getting up to speed, driving around town, that'll be more than enough. So when you put your foot to the floor in the electric mode, you're not gonna get a necessarily exhilarating ride. That's meant to be economical. And I think it's a good move by Chyrsler because it does make this more of a practical car, not necessarily a sports car, until you put it into that hybrid mode. All right, so I'm gonna give it a pull here. Here we go. So now this doesn't have any gas, and I think what it's doing is it is allowing me to kind of use the engine until I can go into fully electric mode. But once the gas engine kicked on, it was ready to go. That was pretty impressive. And the ride quality is actually very good. And honestly, the sound coming from the vehicle was very impressive as well. Just a nice overall feel coming from this car. Just how much fun it is to drive, how smooth it rides, and then just how practical it is. Just a tad bit expensive, but you do get something that's pretty capable, I think. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good car. I mean, it's fun to drive. It's a little weird when the gas engine kicks on, but when it's on, it's ready to go. And for a 1.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, just pretty impressive performance. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus.